Hi, how's it going? My name is Anne, and today it's another episode of Be Shy of Meeting New People, 18 and barely legal. Twitter has become the death of me. Yes, Twitter, you're never gonna catch me calling that website X. I would never dead name a person ever in my life. But for the website that is run by this guy, yeah, I think I would dead name it 100%. Every time I wake up, the first thing I open is Twitter. I don't know why, but the thing about Twitter is like every cringy stuff that is on TikTok is being uploaded on Twitter. Where a bunch of people are trying to make discourse over something that actually doesn't really matter and nobody cares anyway. But the thing is, you'll feel out of the loop because what do you mean people are arguing about whether this self-harm Marvel reaction type thing is cringy or not? Like, have you ever seen that video? If you've never watched that video, please just watch that video. It's really funny. After you finish this video, don't be a bad boy and finish the video first. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, the Marvel self-harm thing, that's what it feels like to be left out of Twitter conversation. You'll miss on so much internet reference, it's insane. And personally, I don't want to be left out. I want to chime in. What are you guys talking about? I want to chime in, let me in. Okay, I'm well aware. It's not healthy. Like, why would someone ruin their mood the second after they wake up? You have to be some sort of masochist to open Twitter after you wake up. Well, tie me up and spit on my face because I'm a fucking masochist. With that being said, one of the most cringy stuff that I've seen this week is this guy. This dude named Bryce Savage. I kid you not, this 29-year-old guy named himself Bryce Savage. He's a TikTok musician with 1.7 million followers last time I checked. And he makes songs that, questionable, I would say. You've probably seen this clip flying around before. I'll show it again in a second. And people are pointing out how weird his whole vibe is, and I couldn't agree more. First off, he has such a way with words. And Freddie Mercury wished he never wrote Bohemian Rhapsody because this guy's on another level.
This is the story of a girl where everyone's first impression of her is that she's really innocent. But when you get to actually talking to her, you find out she's kind of got a dirty mind. She got that innocent face, but a dirty little mind.
Wait guys, did you get it? First off, she has that innocent face, right? And second, her mind is... Wait, what was that again? God damn it, I forgot. Yeah, I know it's very hard to catch the meaning behind the song. Because you know what? I didn't understand the first time that he explained verbatim what the song is gonna be about. And am I the only one who's a little bit disappointed that it turned out to be some kind of poppy song instead of like pop-punk emo? Like, dude, if you want to be corny, like at least make it good. I don't know. Here are some comments about the clips. Maggie said, wow, that sure took a twist. Meanball said, teams of scholars busy deep researching these lyrics to fully grasp what he meant by this. Alex said, well, he definitely didn't lie, that's for sure. Isabel Hoover said, this is the worst thing I've laid eyes and ears on in a very long time. But I do agree with you, Isabel. I've just seen that clip flying around, I'm like, there's gotta be more, right? And you're right, there's more. He makes 30 of these, look!
So this is the story of a girl who looks super happy on the outside. Her social media is amazing, she's always traveling, having fun. But on the inside, she's sad. She's a sad girl with the prettiest picture.
Again, thank God he explained the song because otherwise I would be lost in his immaculate wording. Like we would have no idea. You know what they say? The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. And I just wish that it's not an STD or something.
Have you ever met a girl that's this tall, but she's got an attitude about this tall? Check this out. She's 5'5" with a little attitude.
Wait, is he like 5'4" then? He said like this tall. So is he 5'4"? That would explain a lot if he's a 5'4" man.
But if you're a girl with long hair and tattoos scrolling through TikTok right now, I think the algorithm might know you a little too well. Even looking good, long hair and some tattoos.
Okay guys, I have a plan. So, come here. Okay, so we're gonna jump this guy and we're gonna take his phone and we're gonna uninstall Snapchat out of his phone. I'm so serious!
So this is the story of a girl with a pretty face but some dark thoughts.
She's got a head filled with demons.
You know, Einstein created E equals MC2 squared, and this guy created she's an X girl with X thing.
Nice shot!
It's so predictable yet so genius for people whose frontal lobe hasn't fully developed yet. So what do you like about me? You know, you have two set of eyes that are round, you know, and it got like bluish, brownish mixed with green. I think it's really cool. And your hair is just a perfect length, dude, like a short and also long. I like that you're impressionable enough to think everything I say is gospel.
Alright, so this is the story of a girl who's just an absolute savage.
She ain't nothing but a savage.
You know, for some reason I can smell this video. You know what it smells like? It smells like musty sweat and also allegation.
So this is based on a true story of someone very close to me.
A young single mother.
You're single mother. You don't understand. understand. He's a feminist, hashtag feminism. Also, like, is he doing this on purpose? Like, is this ironic or something? Because if it is, it's freaking hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Like, the timing and the cutoff couldn't be more funny. But I like to think that these are all there is. Like, he just creates 10-second songs and that's it. Like, imagine going to his concert. Okay, this song is about a girl who is lactose intolerant. She is so pretty and she just shakes her bands. Okay, next song is about a girl. You know, there's this thing called synesthesia where you can see and hear something whenever you think about something, right? And I think I have that because every time I think about this video, I can see a big giant red flag and I can hear the sound of Chris Hansen's footsteps. Like, can you imagine showing this to children in Victorian age? Like, how would they react? Well, probably they'll get seizure after catching a whiff of the Dior Sauvage. I was gonna make a joke about him getting burned alive in Victorian age, but who am I kidding? White man, long hair, blue eyes, he's probably gonna get worshipped. But as the title says, this is an epidemic. There has been a resurgence of emo grown men on TikTok, and Bryce Savage isn't the only one. No. You've probably seen this video before. This guy named TX2, I believe. He's also a musician as well, and he also makes pop-up music. And he makes this.
I'm a 5'4" man who slit his wrist.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You know, there are some people who are 5'4" and has the vibe of someone who's 6'4". Yeah, this guy's not one of them. Like, of course you're 5'4", dude. Hey, I love short kings. I love Cody and I love Noel. But this guy? You know, there's a myth that says emo songs make people cut themselves? Well, I think I found the sound, guys. It's here. Yeah, besides CX2 and besides this guy, there's also this guy, and Denny has already made a video about him, and I'm not gonna comment anymore because I'm tired. Now, you may be wondering, why? Why is the emo grown man epidemic is happening? And to talk about that, we also need to talk about the resurgence of emo in general. When it comes to emo, we kind of feel like nostalgic about it. Some people like myself still gravitate towards this kind of music because, well, it's something that we are familiar with. It reminds us of times where everything is just kind of fucked, but also we were also children, and it's so intense, and it's like, just basically we were younger. And also, the music is really relatable. Feeling out of place, feeling like you don't belong. Pain, heartbreak, your father's buying a pack of cigarettes and never coming home. Those things are all encapsulated on emo songs. And why do you think Taylor Swift is so popular now? She's making emo music. It's just in different genre. So emo will never die. Despite it basically screaming that it wants to die, it will never die. Because in the end, sadness and nostalgia is something that we humans feel. Humans do be kind of feeling sad sometimes because at the end of the day, it's not a genre, it's an idea. And now back to the question of why is this emo grown man epidemic is happening. Well, maybe these guys were also emo kids back then and they wanted to create something that's familiar to them and they wanted to create something that's similar. Or these people are trying to replicate the feelings that emo songs bring to the table. Me personally, what I found weird about this song and like it's kind of ick because it feels like it's intended to a younger audience. You know, it's easy to understand, teens could relate to it and thinking like they're grown. And I feel like he knows that his audience are impressionable young kids, you know? Therefore, he created music that's easy to understand. And then he caters towards that. Well, you can argue that this is just marketing. Like, he knows his target audience, he knows his demographic, so he's gonna make music that caters towards that demographic, and he's sticking to it. Fine. But looking at other way, you can also argue that he's doing it because he knows that teenage girls would eat that shit up, bro. Look, even this guy admitted it.
100,000 kids out there think I'm the shit.
But hey, aren't Green Day, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Panic! At the Disco also created music for teenagers? So why are these guys fine and these guys are ick? It's just ick to me personally because of how shallow it is, how hollow it feels like. There's no subtlety, there's no art, there's no like deeper meaning. To me personally, it feels a little bit disingenuous. Because as an emo girl myself and a former teenager, emo music really helps us navigate through one of the toughest times of our life, aka undiagnosed mental illness. So to put it something that's so empty and hollow, like it's sad because you can feel that it's just another cash grab from grown men feeding off sadness of like young people, if that makes sense. Like for instance, comparing these guys to MCR, you know, it's just kind of like flat. But maybe I have a nostalgia goggles on. So I think older bands are better than the music that is like being put out today. Like the same way if I say that my favorite band is MCR and some older guys to say, well, my favorite band is the Beatles. MCR's got nothing on the Beatles. It's just endless nostalgia fueling. This is better because I grew up listening to this music, therefore your music sucks. Yeah, sure, and these guys create cringy music, so what? Well, yes, music is subjective. Just because I'm listening to this type of music doesn't mean that people are not gonna enjoy that music. I mean, they have like millions of followers. They all can be hate watchers, right? Hey, as long as they're not being creepy to teenagers and messaging them on Snapchat, you do you, babe. But guys, if you're a minor, I want you to be extra vigilant and stay away from people who say, oh my god, you're so mature for your age. And to the people who are not minor, you know better. Don't creep on teenagers, stop it! At the end of the day, they're just guys singing quirky stuff with pop music on the background, like anyone can do that.
She just a girl with little fake smile, but if you wait for a while, it fades into something more hostile. But it doesn't matter, we both know once this drum starts to blow, she'll be going down, that's for sure. She's my 15-year-old teenage fan. Don't be alarmed, she's a stan. She eat up what I put her on my comment. She don't know that I got her upgrade on the plan. She said, and let's just let her rest. Well, I'd like to slip to DM sending rest. She don't think it's creepy when I said emoji kiss. It's alright, they say ignorance is a bliss. Go with a little fake smile, but if I wait for a while, technically I'm not a pedophile.
And now for my big exit.